Oh, fuck me. Great. Fucking, ah, another shooting. What's going on, guys and gals? My name is Neko Fluttershy, and welcome to a video. So, in this video, I need to ask the very important question: when will this end? No, seriously, when? You know, I'm tired and sick of watching the news every day, well, not every day, but every other day, and seeing that there's another shooting. And it fucking pisses me off. Now, this time it's not a school that got shot up, it's a fucking hospital. In a way, it's kind of ironic. The place you go, you know, to feel better and to make people help you and things like that, feel better and whatnot, is a place where you will inevitably die because some psychopath decides to go in and kill people. And I need to ask, why? Why a hospital? What is wrong with you people? You know, and guess what? I think I know how this is gonna play out. I have just a good old-fashioned feeling in my asshole about all this. See, this happens, right? People report it on the news, blah, 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 blah. They blame video games for the 5 billionth time, blah, 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 blah. You know, thoughts and prayers all over the internet, which don't do a damn thing. Blah, 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 blah. And then guess what happens a few days later, or a few weeks later, or whatever the case may be. Maybe tomorrow, hell, maybe in the same hour, who knows. Another shooting. And we're right back to where the fuck we started. This fucking pisses me off. That you can't go anywhere. And I mean anywhere. You can't go out in the streets and hang out with your friends. You can't go to the hospital if you're sick. You're better off dying and just staying in bed getting killed that way. Because guess what happens? You go to the hospital, you get fucking shot up. You go to school, you get shot up. You go to church, you're gonna fucking get shot up. You go to the bar, nightclub, a strip club, whatever, you get shot up. So no matter where you go, supermarket, same thing. You can't go anywhere without potentially getting shot. Because nothing is getting done about this. You know, I hate that. I fucking hate it. Because, you know, nobody is willing to do anything about it. And we're right back at the very beginning. And we let innocent people die. A bunch of innocent people die. Fucked up our justice system is. How fucked up our police are. I mean, they're nothing but a bunch of corrupt bastards anyway, so who gives a fuck about them? But also, you know, the people that's supposed to focus on mental health and mental illness and things like that aren't doing the damn jobs. Now, okay. I'm all for, and I agree completely. So, the last time I made a video about this kind of subject where, you know, about the whole shootings and whatnot, someone commented, you know, something about mental health and whatever, and I'm like, yeah. I mean, I kind of agree with them. But there's different kinds of mental illness. You see, there's a standard depression that the majority of people have in this country and the world, it seems like. But, you know, there's that. But that doesn't make you want to go out and kill people, and I agree completely. But there's a different kind of mental illness. The kind inside your brain that basically makes you it makes you think and makes you choose that style of, you know, that lifestyle. Like, oh yeah, let's go to school and kill people. Let's go pick up a gun and shoot up a school because dead children are fun, or something like that. You know, I mean, there's that kind of mental illness. So it's more than just depression and whatnot. Now, honestly, I personally believe that we should hold these people accountable regardless of the circumstance. No matter how fucked up they are, no matter how horrible these people are, no matter how much they desperately need help, we cannot deny that we have to hold these people accountable. And we have to fucking do something to prevent this shit. Not thoughts and prayers, not blaming video games, not just ignoring the fucking situation. We need to fucking act now. We need to fucking do something about this. Because it's pissing me off. Those people that went to school in Texas aren't coming home. Think about that. These children and teachers aren't coming home. The people that got shot in the hospital, the ones that are dead, they're not. How many dead bodies, how many innocent lives have to fucking die before we say enough is enough? I personally think that when Columbine happened, that should have been a very damn good reason that enough is in fact enough. Because it is true. Enough is enough. When Columbine happened, that should have been it. That should have been an isolated fucking incident. But no. No. In the years that followed, there have been Sandy Hook. There have been the shooting in Texas, obviously. And a bunch of others that have followed. Too many to count, I'd say. And that's only including the schools. That's only the schools. We're not talking about, you know, nightclubs and churches and, you know, other buildings like maybe post offices or things like that. This is just schools. How many dead children does it fucking take for this to end? Oh, that's right. You don't care about the children, do you? Because if you actually gave a shit, this wouldn't happen. And I'm not talking about, you know, the people that might be watching this video. I'm talking about the government. You know, the police departments and sheriff's departments that are supposed to serve and protect and do something about this. No, they're not doing a damn thing about it. Matter of fact, I heard something about they were, you know, that the police that were supposed to help out during that shooting in the school, they took their sweet ass time getting there. So Texas is already a fucked up state as is. We all know this. Texas is backwards as fuck. But when even the police don't do their damn jobs, when something major is happening and a bunch of dead bodies are there, a bunch of dead kids, no less, that's a fucking problem. But it's also a problem that nothing gets fucking done about it. I need to know the answer to this question. When is enough enough? When is it going to end? When are we gonna be safe in our own homes, in our own schools, in our own churches? When are we going to be safe from all the madness? You know, how many dead bodies, again, does it have to take for something to actually legitimately get done? And now, don't get me wrong. I understand why people do thoughts and prayers and shit like that. I understand. But if that's all you fucking do, and I think I said this in the other video, but if that's all you fucking do, if that's all you're capable of doing, then fuck off. You know, you're a part of the problem here. And yes, while it is sad that a bunch of people are dead, a bunch of kids aren't coming home, and if they do come home, it's in body bags and fucking caskets, which should never happen. No parent or any adult in general, no fucking grandparent, aunt, uncle, whatever, no caretaker should ever have to see that. Nobody, even the fucking public, just everyday folk, minding their own business, shouldn't have to see that on the fucking news every goddamn day. You know, and I know what's gonna happen after this. You know, people talk about it and they ignore it. Thus, having another school shooting or shooting in general, and rinse and repeat, after they're already done blaming everything that doesn't need to be blamed on. Like video games and gay people. I mean, okay, how many people, okay, I'm also, how many people are going to be blamed, how many of the LGBT community is going to be blamed for this because it's Pride Month? And this happened on the fucking, I don't know, is it the first day or second day of Pride Month? Or whatever the case may be, the fact of the matter is that this happened. So any insane people are gonna be like, oh no, it's the gay people's fault, it's the LGBT community as a whole, it's, oh, gay people bad, they're the reason. Fuck off, okay? At Dayton, like a year or two ago, when Dayton, Ohio got shot up, probably the closest to home because I live in Ohio. So I was born and raised in Ohio, so I know Dayton. But, you know, I overheard something like, you know, that people were blaming it on gay people. Oh, it's the LGBT community, it's their problem, it's marijuana, it's the video games. Listen here, you dumb fucking retard. No. It's not the video games. It's not the gay people, or anybody from the LGBT community for that matter. Get off your goddamn motherfucking pussy and actually do what you're supposed to do. Help people out. Unite people. And that's what we fucking need. We need to stand united against this goddamn fucking issue. Because I'm tired of all of this happening. You know, I shouldn't have to fucking see and hear a bunch of dead kids that are never coming home because of this. We never should have ever allowed it to get to that point. Ever. Oh, but, you know, this is it, that's it, it's the end, no more gun violence. Listen here, you fucktard, we all know that's bullshit. We all know that's a lie. We all know that's it. That you're full of fucking garbage. You know damn well that that's not the case. There will be more school shootings. There will be more church shootings. There will be more bar shootings and hospital shootings. Because nothing is getting done about this when pretty fucking obvious something should be done about it. But nobody seems to care enough to do anything about it. And I hate it. I hate not being able to feel safe in my own country. And that, you know, no matter where you go, you're never safe. And that it sucks. It's horrible. and the fact that nobody really seems to care about the issue. Because if you actually gave a shit, guess what? Something might actually get done about it. And that's what we need. We need something to be done about it. And I cannot, for the life of me, understand how or why we allowed this to happen. And you might be saying, oh, well, other countries are violent too. Japan, China, yeah. But here's, I mean, no matter where you go, there's gonna... However, you don't see the UK having gun problems. You don't see Japan having gun problems. You don't see school shootings happening in Japan all that often, if ever. You don't see the UK having people have guns and shooting places. You don't see, you know, South Korea. I mean, North Korea is a fucking madhouse, but South Korea, you don't see that all that much. The only gun violence there is a war with North Korea, if they ever have one. So, it's only here in the US where we have these problems, where every damn day someone dies from gun violence that could have been prevented. You know, school shootings and things like that. I'm not talking like in general, because we all know there's gangs and, there's gang wars and, you know, just overall people out in the streets getting shot anyway. But I'm talking about just actual important places, like schools, places for education. You know, these kids, they go to school hoping to learn, and instead they end up dead. Why? Just why? Why is nothing getting done about this? And people make up all the bullshit that they can to kind of just... And this is all it really is. You know, when you you're basically brushing the issue aside, and you're like, man, it's not that big of a deal. When you say things like video games cause violence, you're A, not getting to the root of the problem here, which everybody should, they should do. People in our society, like Congress, and the president, and everybody else, they have to do something about this. It's already gotten fucking far as fuck out of hand. But it's only gonna get worse if nothing gets done about it. More dead children. More dead people as a whole. And I say that our government is failing us. Our president is failing us. Our fucking, anybody in any form of power, the police, I might even say the fucking military at this point, are failing us. And I get it, the military has a lot more worry about than, inside threats of school shootings and whatnot. They have to protect the country and whatnot from outside threats, like, maybe Russia or something like that. But let me tell you something. If the U.S. can provide some form of aid to Ukraine, we can fucking do something about the issue here in the U.S. with all the school shootings and other shootings. But it's gotten to the point now, I'm going to fucking say it, we've become desensitized, I think, to where we just brush it off as nothing. And then it happens again. And again. And again. And nothing is being done about it. And it's fucking pissing me off. And if it doesn't piss you off, there's something wrong with you. I mean, that could be your friends. Your friends could die. Your family could die. Your fucking pets. They could die as well. I mean, you go... what the fuck is next? A fucking pet clinic, like a veterinarian's office? Or a pet salon or a grooming salon or something like that? My god, I fucking hope not. But we're not that far away. We're not that far from having that happen. Because at this point, we're allowing it to happen. And of course, it's always a video game's fault. It's never anything important like mental health or bad parenting or bullying in schools or in general or, you know, social media, which social media, again, I'm gonna fucking say it, social media is a part of the problem. And social media has fucking divided this country and the world, honestly. I mean, other countries are looking at us like, what the fuck is wrong with you? We're a laughingstock. We're a fucking joke. And it seems like nothing is gonna ever be done about it. And we'll just continue to let innocent lives just be taken from us. You know, I am very disappointed in this country. You know, I'm disappointed in our government. I'm disappointed in our justice system. I'm disappointed in just everybody. Everybody that basically contributes to this. And I can tell you one thing. This should never be a problem. Even my cat kind over here agrees. But you know, this is one of the various billions of reasons why I hate humans, why I hate society, why I'm ashamed to be, well, I mean, I may not really be full human, I'm part cat, I'm a Neko, but you get the idea. You know, this is why I hate humanity, because of what we're capable of doing, and it shows every fucking day. Every fucking day. I saw somewhere that apparently some news station had to report this 8 times in a row. This is the 8th time in a row that, you know, these people had to fucking report on a shooting. And that should never fucking happen at all. But you know, I don't understand why it's just a fucking chaos. And that's all it is. It's fucking chaos. This world, as we know it, is better off ending. I think we should just push that fucking button. Call in the nukes. Because you know what's gonna happen, right? The same thing with the, you know, the school shooting that happened a few days ago, maybe a week or so ago, or however long ago it was. You know what's gonna happen. People on Twitter are gonna fucking joke about this shit. It was really bad on Twitter when this happened. Meow! Hold on. Chris Redfield, I think. Who are you? You're not Chris. I thought you were Chris Redfield for some reason. You kind of look like him a little bit. I don't know. I don't care. What the fuck am I talking about again? Oh yeah, how fucked up society is. But yeah, we're allowing this to happen. And you might be thinking, oh, no, we're not. Well, answer me this. Why is nothing getting done about it, then? Why hasn't this issue stopped? Or at least slowed down to the point where it doesn't happen nearly as much. I mean, it really fucking sickens me that we have no choice but to let this happen. Because nobody's willing to fucking cooperate. Nobody is willing to help out. Nobody is willing to actually fight this bullshit. And again, I think we've become desensitized in a way. Yeah, we're all shocked that it happens, but you know, we're used to it. We're used to all the dead children and dead people. We're used to the fucking shootings that happen almost every day. When we obviously clearly shouldn't be. But then again, what the fuck do I know? I'm just a piece of shit on the fucking internet. I'm just an idiot. But yeah, I personally think that society has gone downhill, and there's, even if we do something about all the shootings and whatnot, I don't think that this country can be saved. I have lost all faith in our society. You know, it's almost like we're a different world, we're a different universe from other countries, because like I said and the statistics show, this doesn't happen nearly as much, if at all, in other countries. It's only US that seems to happen, but I'm also tired of this country being the best at being the worst. I mean, think about it. We're already the fucking best at being the worst in schools, or almost the worst in schools, and our justice system, and how we treat mental health and mental illness and things like that, and how we, you know, and also, why do you think so many people kill themselves as well? I'll tell you why. Because they don't, I mean, you know, a lot of people, they talk about it. They talk about how they're depressed and whatnot, and they just get brushed to the side as if nothing happens. They're like, oh well, deal with it. And they kill themselves because that's how they deal with it. They deal with it by committing suicide. And that's also a tragedy as well, but not as big as school shootings. Honestly, there are times that I don't really think you can even compare the two, because they're different in a way. Yeah, you know, they both have to deal with death, and they both involve death. But one is about taking your own life, and one is about some psychopath going into a school or another building in general and just tearing the place apart with gunfire, killing anybody and everything, trying to have the highest body count. And let me tell you something. That is not something we should be proud of. But I know some people that are proud of this. They're proud of how fucked up society has become. They're proud of how high we are in school shootings. And they're proud of how low we are in everything else at this point. You know, they're fucking, they're like, yay, school shootings. Now, let me be the first to fucking say that's wrong on so many levels. And I hate it. I really hate what society has become. And I'm so disappointed in a lot of people. Because again, we allow this to happen. We allow these shootings to happen because, I mean, like I said, nothing's getting done about it. And just when you think something is getting done about it, we're right back to fucking square one. We're right back to where, you know, we shouldn't be. And honestly, I think it's time we just give up. If nothing is going to be done about it, then give up. Stop trying. And I hate saying that because I don't really think a lot of people should give up. But, you know, I just can't help but notice that everything is fucked up and that nothing is going to help the situation at all. Because nobody wants to happen. You know, nobody wants to help. Nobody wants to, you know, admit that they're wrong. Nobody wants to, you know, help people that need it, that fucking deserve it. And I'm very tired of all these people dying. You know, a fucking hospital. Come on. What the fuck? You know, schools weren't enough. You have to go to a fucking hospital and kill people. You have to, you know, go to strip clubs and clubs in general and bars. You have to go to fucking shopping malls and grocery stores and kill people. You have to do this, you have to do that. You have to kill people in general. Fuck, no you don't. Legitimately, I kind of want to know what's going on through these people's minds. Both parties. The ones that do nothing about it, you know, why do they feel like they have this need to not do anything about it? I mean, clearly, you know, in these schools that have high security, that's not doing anything because schools are still getting shot up. While security does help a little bit, that's not all we need to be doing. We need to actually fucking stop this from happening. And this is something that everybody should be doing. Matter of fact, this is something that never should have been a thing in the first place. But here we are. We're just slowly having everyone die. And, you know, nobody cares anymore. And no matter how hard you try, I don't think anybody ever will. Now, it really pisses me off on so fucking many levels that this even has to happen. Again, I think after Columbine, that should have been it. And Columbine should have never happened, but since it has happened, we've only gotten worse and worse. You know, more school shootings, more people fighting over, you know, what they believe needs to happen. When, honestly, I think the answer and solution is simple. Help people that need it before it's too late. Put some people that deserve to be in mental wards and institutions, put them there. Also, I think gun control needs to be in order. Because I could probably go outside right now and buy a gun. Because it's so fucking easy to obtain a gun. And, you know, that shouldn't have to happen. But again, does anybody care? No, we don't care. If it doesn't benefit us financially, we don't care about your problems. It's not just our problems, it's also your problems. Because I look at the sad state of the world. Look at how just bullshit we've become. And how bad society has become. And just overall, how can we stop this? This has to stop. It never should have began in the first place. But what do I know? I'm just a useless sack of shit that can never do anything right anyway, so... I mean, that's whatever. But I do believe that A, something obviously needs to be done, and B, it needs to happen right fucking now. Not tomorrow, not within the next hour, right now. And I'm gonna be maybe the first to say it. I don't know. I mean, there's billions of people on the planet. So, I mean, it's possible that I'm not the first. I mean, actually, I know I'm obviously not the first, but you get what I'm trying to say. I believe that society is a joke. And what needs to happen isn't happening. Because we're allowing this to happen. We're allowing these school shootings to occur. We're allowing all these dead bodies to accumulate over time. And we're also allowing just so much pain and torment to happen. All these families, they'll never see their kids again. And honestly, it sickens me, and I know it sickens a lot of other people, but, you know, the way that society is acting right now, I don't think it is. I don't really think it's affecting a lot of people. Because, again, nothing is getting done about it. And it may seem like I'm repeating myself, and I might be, but sometimes you have to repeat yourself to drive home the fucking point. And that point is, something has to be done. Whoa. Hold on. Holy shit. Wow, I'm getting sidetracked. Shit! Do not shoot the Neko. God damn. Ha ha ha, bitch! Aww. You're dead. Don't worry about it. No one cares about you. And why the hell do you think we allow everything to happen? What the fuck? Oh, shit. But anyways, guys and gals, like I said, you know, just fuck society in the ass. You know, and the sad, harsh reality is that it doesn't seem like anybody's caring about the situation. And I hate that. I hate that no one is willing to do anything about it or willing to help out. And while there are a few people that are helping out, and you people are amazing for helping out a broken world that honestly I think just needs to die. But I just think that the world is fucked as it is. And there may or may not be any anyways, guys and gals, that's gonna be it for this video. If you like this video, give this video a like if it's fun too. I mean, not like it really matters too much anyway. Holy shit. But yeah, so anyways, guys and gals, you know, when is this gonna stop? When are we ever going to get past this whole period in time where everyone is dying and getting shot because of some psychopaths? And I don't know what's gotten into people. Take that, you slutty whore. That's what you get for being alive and not dead. Like you're supposed to be! What the fuck? Okay. Mario fart! Double count! Double stuff, fuck you. But yeah. As always, fuck. Hold on. Kind of in the middle of trying to stay alive for like 2 seconds. Yeah, I could use this. Alright, who's up there? Don't burn the Neko. The Neko will burn you. Come on, tell me that there's someone there? No, they're not. I kind of want to finish this match because I know what's going to happen as soon as I basically leave the video, or stop recording. It takes me a little bit to somewhat get shit done. Come on. Nobody wants to move from their spot, and that's a wise decision. I shall take that. I know I'm not talking much right now, but I'm kind of in the middle of... Oh, no you don't! What? Oh! Fuck! You did good! But anyways, guys and gals, as always, I will see you all in the next video. Just stop trying to fucking kill each other, okay? Just stop. It's getting tiring. It's pissing me off. There shouldn't even be a thing that's happening. Peace out, people in Brohoof. And